Good morning. It is my pleasure to welcome you to the 2024 Spring Commencement at Drury University. Commencement is an important and special occasion, both a conclusion and a beginning. For 150 years, Drury University has provided the best of liberal arts and professional education in service of what Aristotle called phronesis, or practical wisdom. Today, phronesis calls us to new heights of global and civic engagement, cultivating the intellectual experiences that lead to ever more meaningful contributions in our regional, national, and global communities. We begin this morning with the processional. The wearing of academic regalia and the ceremony are parts of a time-honored tradition dating back to the medieval period. This tradition celebrates the historic community of scholars the class of 2024 is prepared to join. Now entering the hall, led by Mace Bearer, Dr. Robert Weddle, President, Mr. John Berline, and the Chair of the Board of Trustees, Ms. Rita Barron. Please rise and stay up for the procession of the class of 2024.
welcome to this wonderful celebration, may we pause for a word of prayer as we begin. Gracious and loving God, we gather this morning with a spirit of celebration. We give thanks for the journeys of discovery which have led these graduates to this commencement day. We offer gratitude for the family members and friends who have accompanied them. We lift up praise for the mentors and guides whose teaching and wise counsel help to light the path on the way to greater knowledge and understanding. And in this 150th anniversary year after the university's founding, we ask thy blessing on these graduates that they might go forth from this occasion to live lives of meaning, purpose, service, and joy. With grateful hearts on this glad day, we offer this prayer in the name of Jesus Christ. Amen. Please be seated.
Welcome, graduates, to this most special and important occasion in your lives. We are called by the mission of Drury University to seek our best selves, to open our minds to a diversity of ideas and peoples and views, and to use our knowledge to meaningfully engage in the global community. In the years ahead, it is our wish that you look back on this day as a noble reminder of the quest for meaning, for understanding, and for the humanity that characterized your time at Drury. It is now my pleasure to welcome to the lectern President Berline, who will offer his words of greeting this morning.
Well, just how totally cool is this? Welcome, everybody. So good to have a full crowd here today. It is my pleasure to welcome everyone to this, the 2024 spring graduation ceremony and preside over these commencement exercises. It's been truly my honor to have served as the president of Drury University this past year. Special congratulations to so many of the graduating seniors. So for many of you, the class of 2024, which means you were the graduating class of your high school probably of 2020. And we all remember what was going on in 2020. So many of you, this is very special because it could be the first time you've had a cap and a gown on for your entire life's academic experience. So what a special day this is for you. This graduating class is a testament to Drury's legacy that started 150 years ago when Nathan Morrison rang a borrowed bell to celebrate the opening of the college. Today marks the end of a year-long celebration filled with concerts and outside speakers, all kinds of events to celebrate our anniversary. And to commemorate this momentous occasion, the students, faculty, and the Board of Trustees members are wearing celebratory stoles with the 150th anniversary shield on them. Graduates, we are exceptionally proud of what you've accomplished. We are proud of the many sacrifices you have made to earn a university degree. It doesn't come easy. And we are proud that you do not waver in your life's goal. You too should be filled with pride this day as you promise, or you fulfill a promise to yourself to find the strength and the courage and the confidence to unlock your fullest potential. And as I look out into the audience, I see friends, family members, neighbors who have offered their help and support while you've worked to complete your degree. So graduates, I think right now would be an appropriate time for you to offer a round of applause to all of these wonderful folks who've supported you for the last 4 years. You truly couldn't have done it without them. At this time, I would like to introduce the platform party. Behind me on the platform from your left to right are Dr. Peter Browning, University chaplain, who you just heard from, Mr. David Harrison, Poet Laureate of Drury University, past graduate, and the Poet Laureate of the state of Missouri, Senator Roy Blunt, our commencement speaker, who will be more fully introduced to you in just a few moments, Mrs. Rita Barron, chair of the Drury Board of Trustees and my boss, Dr. Beth Harville, Executive Vice President and Provost, Mr. Jay Titus, President of the Drury University Alumni Council, and Dr. Alan Sorensen, Associate Provost, also Dr. Robert Weddle, Professor of Architecture and Dean of the Hammond School of Architecture, please help me welcome these individuals here today. I would also like to recognize the members of the Board of Trustees and the Drury faculty. These are the individuals who make Drury education possible, an education that's characterized by personal attention, challenging and distinctively high in its caliber. For all that they have done to help our graduates reach this moment, I would ask them to please stand and let us join in recognizing them. Thank you so much. Thank you. Lastly, I'd like to recognize a group in our audience who are way back in the back, facing us in the red robes. They've been spending a week celebrating their 50th anniversary. There's 16 of them scattered that are from the 50th class reunion class. We're honored to have you with us. And the good Lord willing, my wife, Crystal, and I will be sitting where you are this time next year. Please join me in welcoming back Drury's graduating class of 1974. I now would invite Dr. Harville back to the lectern to introduce our faculty awards.
One of the most important and special qualities of a Drury education is what happens between students and faculty in the classroom, but equally as important outside the classroom. It has been a long tradition of the school to have close relationships between students and their faculty members, and faculty members make an exceptional effort to be available for advice and counsel and mentoring. It is our tradition at this time in the academic year to recognize faculty who have given more than 25 years of dedicated service to the students of Drury University. Current faculty members who were previously recognized are Catherine Bonenkamper, Peter Browning, Don Dietz, Valerie Eastman, Bill Garvin, Phyllis Holzenberg, Patricia McCarron, Peter Meidlinger, Bruce Moore, Patrick Moser, Elizabeth Nichols, Scott Petrick, Wes Rowley, Gail Sly, Ellen Sorensen, Charles Taylor, Ted Vagelist, Joe Van Arkel, Jeff Vandenberg, Shelley Wilbrink, and Mark Wood. Collectively, they represent 740 years of teaching students at Drury University. This year, we are pleased to recognize Brant Heinrich, Jenny Long, Vicki Luttrell, Robin Miller, Tracy Suter, Bob Weddle, and Ed Williamson as the newest members of this distinguished society. Would all of you please stand and join me then in recognizing this group? At this time, we would also like to recognize faculty nominated and selected by their peers for the following academic awards. As I say your name, please come forward and receive your award. Leadership Award, Dr. Bob Weddle. A very deserving scholarship award, Dr. Michael Verney. Two of our award winners had previous engagements and were not able to attend today, but I want to recognize them as well. The Advising Award to Dr. Rich Schur and the Teaching Award to Dr. John Kernicki. If we could give them a round of applause as well. I now invite Ms. Barron to the lectern to introduce our Poet Laureate.
Thank you, Dr. Harville. Good morning. David L. Harrison became Missouri's 7th Poet Laureate in July 2023 and also serves as Drury University Poet Laureate. Harrison has degrees in science from Drury and Emory University and 2 honorary doctorates of letters. He has presented at national conferences and schools in the U.S. and abroad. His work has been sandblasted into a library sidewalk and painted around a book mobile. He has a library conference room at the Library Center and an elementary school named after him. David is one of the most decorated children's authors and poets today. His work is translated into 12 languages, and his books for teachers are in classrooms across the country. His work has appeared in 200 anthologies. I now invite Mr. Harrison to the lectern to read the poem he has written for Drury University class of 2024.
Thank you so much. It's an honor to be here, and I was delighted to be asked by our president to write a poem in your honor today. So the name of the poem is "This Poem is for You." 150 years from when a borrowed bell summoned Drury's first students, the hopes of that time graduate anew with you today. You are historical. That alone is worth a poem. It takes courage to face the unknown, to dare to set out on a journey all alone, discover hard truths about who you are, earn the audacity that grants permission to dream. Today, you are the boundary between the past and the future. Your own journey starts when you step out of this poem and through those doors. You'll draw strength when you need it from memories of moments when you thought you couldn't do it, but somehow did. Memories of professors who challenged you, dared you. They have earned a place in your poem. When you are old and need new knees, friends you made here will need new knees too. And they will still love you. And you will grow fond of saying, "Remember that time when..." This moment will come again, when the ink scarcely dry on the beginning of the rest of your lives. You've learned how to go about learning. Learned how to make some of the pieces fit. It's alchemy time, when dreams transform into reality. And you, our talented new graduates, definitely are worthy of a poem. Thank you.
Okay, comes the best part. For the past 15 months, John Berline and his family has given the gift of time and leadership to Drury University. A Drury education prepares graduates for a life of service to serve others. John and Crystal Berline are the ultimate example of fulfilling that mission. We would like to invite John, Crystal, and their family to the stage to present them with proclamation to express our gratitude for the gift of leadership they're given Drury. whereas the Berline family has sacrificed more than a year of time together as John served as Drury University's interim president from March 23, 2023 to May 31, 2024. And whereas his presidency uniquely and appropriately ushered Drury into its 150th year, and whereas during his time as a president, he successfully raised Drury's visibility in the community, he also encouraged students, faculty, and staff to engage with the community to make Springfield a better place. Whereas he valued the voice and contributions of our students and became a well-known, well-liked, and trusted figure on campus, not to mention he was referred to as the cool, handsome president. Whereas he strengthened and stabilized the university with wise and thoughtful decision-making. And whereas his success in navigating the challenging role as Drury's president would not have been possible without the love and support of his family. And whereas they willingly gave of their own time to attend important university functions, and whereas they gave up time with their husband, father, and grandfather so he could live on campus and he be present for his duties as president. And whereas they have more than earned the right, prioritize their time together as a family. Now, therefore, the Board of Trustees of Drury University, Springfield, Missouri, do hereby join the faculty, staff, students, and alumni of Drury University in expressing appreciation to the Berline family for their loyal and dedicated service and commitment to the university. Proclaimed the 11th day of May in the year 2024. Congratulations.
Thank you. You got me. You got me. Well, that was not on my agenda. My copy of the agenda didn't have any of that on there, and I am in big trouble because I did not tell Crystal that was going to happen, but I can't tell you enough how truly honored I have been. Rare that something this substantial will come about in your life this late in life, and it's truly been a joy to us and to our families to have led this university this last year. The students, gosh, you've just been tremendous. Thank you for taking me in and making me feel so welcome in the community of Springfield. All of you are just simply not normal. This probably wouldn't happen any other place but Springfield. There's such a great sense of community here. It's truly been a great honor for me. Now, you said the most important part. I would argue the point. This is the most important part coming up. It's the privilege of any institution of higher learning to confer honorary degrees. Today we're going to do that. These are granted in recognition of outstanding achievement and great distinction in professional and civic leadership. But here at Drury, we go further than that. We look for people who live up to the values and the beliefs of the foundational bedrock of why this organization was founded 150 years ago, so that people would come here and in a liberal pursuit of the truth, embrace all kinds of ideas, and then go out and leverage that with hard work, not only to produce personal success in their life, but have so much abundance that it leads to them leading lives of significance where their purpose in their life becomes helping others achieve the significance in their lives. And today's guest speaker, our commencement speaker, is a wonderful example of all of that. We take great pride today in conferring a degree on Senator Roy Blunt, one of Missouri's finest public elected leaders. Senator Roy Blunt represented Missouri for 12 years in the U.S. Senate and 14 years in the House of Representatives. He has the distinction of being one of only 2 Americans in congressional history to be elected to leadership positions in both the House and the Senate. In the Senate, Roy led the presidential inaugural committees for the 45th and 46th presidents of the United States and championed a record increase for health research and mental health sciences. He has been seen as one of the most collaborative senators in the history of the Senate. He has co-sponsored bills with 44 of the 48 Democratic senators across his time there. You cannot do that if you do not understand the power of civil discourse. Prior to his tenure in Congress, Senator Blunt was a history teacher, taught here at Drury, actually, university president at Southwest Baptist University, a county official, and Missouri Secretary of State. Senator Roy Blunt is chairman of the Leadership Strategies Advisory Services at Hush Blackwell Strategies. He is an executive fellow at the Bipartisan Policy Center in Washington, D.C., and chair of the National Geospatial Agency Advisory Board. And he serves on the boards of Southwest Airlines, Tenet Healthcare, and the Commission on Presidential Debates. I now ask Senator Blunt, Rita Barron, and Dr. Harville to join us. Right here. On the recommendation of the faculty and the Board of Trustees, I confer upon you, Senator Roy Blunt, the honorary Doctor of Public Service and ask the Provost to invest you with the appropriate hood. Congratulations. Good.
Well, thank you, President Berline. Now, of course, we all understand that the important thing today is neither the poet laureate or the commencement speaker. It's watching people get these degrees and celebrating this important point in their life, and since we get to share it in our lives, let me say a couple of things first about being here today. One is I was pleased that President Berline asked me to be here. We both spent a lot of time over the last several years working on Alzheimer's disease. Me chairing the committee that was working on the funding to see if we can't make that breakthrough. And John Berline going to the CEO of his company, Edward Jones, 3 different times and saying to that big nationwide company, this should be our top giving priority. And 2 different times, the president of the company said, no, I really don't think we can single in on just one thing. But the 3rd time, when President Berline went to the president and CEO of Edward Jones, he finally said, okay, I give up. They've raised $50 million for Alzheimer's. Alzheimer's is the most expensive disease in America today. It dramatically affects the people that have it, but it really even more dramatically affects the people who care about the people that have it. And so that common bond with President Berline is one of the reasons I had a hard time not saying yes, though I was glad to be able to say yes. As has been pointed out by the Poet Laureate and others, it's the 150th anniversary of the school, so if you show up for the 150th anniversary, you get things that you wouldn't get any other time. You know, 150 years ago, right here in my hometown, right here in Springfield, Missouri, the school was formed. It was right after the shadow of the Civil War, lots of disagreements still going on, dedicated to education and dedicated to finding common ground, and that's still what Drury University is dedicated to. Education, bringing people together, finding common ground. The last time I was here for graduation, my brilliant daughter-in-law, Jill Rackers, was graduating. I think it was about 23 years ago, and I got to sit right where you were sitting and realize how lucky she was that we were, that she and my son Andy were going to get married in a couple of months after that. And I did teach at Drury, but when I was a county official just down the street at the Greene County Courthouse for about 6 years, but never on the full-time faculty. So I'm not claiming to be a full-time faculty member. of Drury. I was on what was then called the Evening College, and I love being part of the Evening College. And matter of fact, there are a couple of people here today, I think, who were at the Evening College when I was teaching who have, well, maybe grandchildren now, graduating with this class. So I'm glad to be here. I like graduation. As was said at the very start of the ceremony, we're really recognizing two things today. One is accomplishment, and the other is what comes next. And either of those are worth recognizing, but to get to recognize them both at the same time, I'm glad to be part of that. So I was president at Southwest Baptist University for 4 years. I think we had a dozen commencements during that period of time, so I asked a dozen people to come and speak, and at least half of them asked me, what should I talk about? And my answer was, it really doesn't matter what you talk about. The only thing that matters is how long you talk. So there's no good 30-minute commencement speech, and there's no bad 12-minute commencement speech. And I've got a clock right here on the podium, but it's stopped, so I'm not going to be able to use the podium clock. It is permanently stopped at 5 minutes till 3, and it's not there yet, and I'm not going to go that long. So let me get my 12 minutes here while I've got your attention. Also here today, we recognize the power of example. The power of example is an important thing. For the graduates today, somebody will go to college and graduate from college because you did. That cousin of yours who thought you were a total doofus and can't believe you're graduating from college and is thinking, well, if you could graduate, I could graduate. Someone who you've been with who neither one of you thought this would ever happen, they see that happen, they begin to think this would happen. The power of an example is an important part of life. All the people, this Mother's Day weekend, what a great day to have a commencement service. I've spoken at about 40 commencements, and a whole bunch of them were Mother's Day weekend, and I always think that's one of the great things about these two things coming together in that way. And for the mothers who are graduating, for the working moms who tried to make all of that work and graduate today, for the single parents, moms and dads both, who somehow managed to get this done with all the obligations of life, it's a great thing. It's a great thing for the people who are helping, and frankly, it's an important thing for the people who were watching as you got this done. Now, change is coming faster than ever before. The world's going to be so much different than we think it's going to be or can imagine it's going to be, and you're going to be part of that. You're going to be better prepared to be part of that because of what's happened today. We're right on the verge of driverless cars. My wife's on the board of a company that's in that business in some way, and the president of that little company said to her one day, well, I'm sure my children are going to learn to drive. She's a young woman who has young children, but I'm not at all sure my grandchildren are going to learn to drive. Driverless cars, driverless trucks, suddenly the whole geospatial part of life, the location science part of life becomes even more important, and it's already important, but it'll be one of the growing things that happens. Synthetic biology is going to be what synthetic chemistry was in the last generation. The potential to go to outer space, take a little mold with you, to figure out how with that mold and synthetic biology to produce something that you can build a structure with, 3D print that structure, and all of that happens in ways we wouldn't have imagined. AI, a lot of discussion of AI right now. I guarantee you, we will be better at AI than anybody else. Our society is designed in a way that encourages people to want to be here, encourages people to want to come here, encourages people to want to be part of a competitive economy, and that's going to be a big change in ways that we don't expect. I was at a meeting just a couple of weeks ago where at least the person speaking from Harvard Business School said that last year, in the last 6 months of last year, 50% of all the coding was done by AI in the United States. I assume that probably means this year 50% of the coding in the entire year and maybe more will be done in some way we wouldn't have expected 2 years ago. Things are happening fast. I've never actually given a title to a graduation speech before, but I think the one in your program is you'll likely live to be 100, and you will. The odds are very good for today's graduates that will happen. Health has changed so quickly. And so much has happened in such a short period of time. I was speaking a couple of weeks ago at a healthcare symposium. I was the first speaker. It was on a college campus. There were lots of students there. So when I headed to that speech that morning, I thought, well, I'm confident I could say to the college students there, that no matter what age they are, but if they're 18, 20, or any age older, I could say in your lifetime, more health care advances have been made in the rest of history put together. More health care advances in the last 20 years. And I said, wait a minute, if their 10-year-old son or daughter or their 10-year-old nephew or cousin is there, it would also be true for them. More health care advances in the last decade than the rest of health science put together. It was only 20 years ago that we figured out what the human genome was. 20 years ago, 2003, Francis Collins, who was the head of NIH all the time, I was the chief funding member of Congress for that agency, figured out the human genome. We thought it would take 20 years. It took about 3. And suddenly, we know that every one of us is different than all of the rest of us. Which, by the way, as I was looking at my notes, I thought, well, that would have been a good title for a speech, too, at graduation. Every one of us is different than all of the rest of us. And now we're trying to figure out how you take medicine and health and take advantage of the fact that every one of us can fight a health challenge differently. Every one of us is different. And if we understand that, I read just yesterday as I was coming to Springfield, an 18-month-old girl in Britain who was born deaf and has not heard a word in her life had an infusion that made a genetic change, one genetic change in the genetic link that affected her hearing, and she can hear. Whether it's hearing or cystic fibrosis or all kinds of things, we have an opportunity here to change the way we look at health and change the way we look at life. 100 years is a long time. Lived about 3/4 of that, so I've had a sense of how long that might be. By the way, when I graduated from high school, nobody said you might live to be 100. It was still, if somebody was 100, you got recognized on the Today Show, and maybe that happened, people my age, maybe that happened 3 times a year. But health has changed. The way we look at the world has changed. CRISPR technology, what I was just talking about. First vaccine for cancer was in 2006. Cervical cancer, the belief is that 9 million women have lived. That was the number 6 cause of cancer death in the world. First vaccine for cancer. First oral vaccine for polio was last year, and they made 1 billion doses of it. Things are changing in health. Things are changing in life. Treating mental health like all other health is a big part of moving forward. Missouri's been a leader in that. But what states have begun to do this have found out is you save more money on the other cost of health care than you invest in the immediate cost of behavioral health. Telemedicine, it won't be very long before most people are more likely to be called by their health care provider than they are to call their health care provider, who, at least an awful lot of people in our country, who'll say that wearable patch, the watch you've got on, there's something we're concerned about. And it may be AI calling you, but it probably won't be your doctor, but it'll be whoever calls you will decide is the next call supposed to be the registered nurse or the brain surgeon. And they'll call you more likely than you will call them. 100 years, long time. Make the most of it. I frankly think there's very little likelihood of predicting how you're going to do what you do. The support you'll have, the challenge you'll have, all of that is out there. But it's easy to predict that this is an exciting, amazing time. Lots of things are going to happen. You're going to be part of that. Life is about, I used to tell my children all the time, life's about trajectory. I got an award last month from the Harry Truman Foundation. Had President Truman's desk on the Senate floor, his office is in the Senate office building. 12 years, I sort of felt like I lived with Harry Truman, and that was a good thing for me. But I get this award, and Harry Truman was an artillery officer in World War I. And the first thing you learn of artillery officer is that if you elevate your artillery the right way, you wind up further away than if you elevate it the wrong way. Life's about trajectory. Today we celebrate a change in your trajectory. You have a better opportunity to go further than you would have gone otherwise because of what happened today. And frankly, other people have a better opportunity to go further than they would have gone because they're thinking about what you did today. It's an exciting time. Graduation's an important moment. Commencement is an exciting moment. I'm honored and glad to be here and be part of both of those things with all of you. Thank you for letting me come.
Thank you, Senator Blunt, for those inspiring words. And you were right to point out the influence that our graduates are going to have on the next generation of college students. But I would be remiss if I didn't take a second and just thank you for the long shadow that you cast with your example on these young minds out here who might just follow you in civic service. Today, it's hard to get people to want to be engaged in civic and community engagement, but with the example that you have set with your life, I am confident that you have influenced so many people for the betterment of the United States. Thank you for being such a great Missourian and such an inspiration to us all. I'd like to invite Dr. Harville back up here, and we're going to get along with some diplomas. Let's do that.
Well, now we're ready for the most exciting part of commencement, which is awarding degrees to all of you wonderful students who have worked so hard to earn them. The degree of Master of Architecture is conferred upon completion of a program of study in art, theory, and practice of architecture integrated with real-world experiences and research and exploration in the liberal arts. The bachelor's degree, dating back to the medieval period, is conferred on individuals who have successfully completed a program of general and disciplinary studies as prescribed by the faculty. It represents significant achievement in the liberal arts and carries with it much praise and distinction. To the graduates of the class of 2024, Drury University extends her congratulations, best wishes, and blessings of Christos et Humanitati, that is, the blessings of Christ and humanity. Will the class of 2024 please rise? President Berline, the candidates who stand before you have been duly certified to receive their degrees as indicated in the program. The faculty have recommended conferral of the degrees. I present them to you for conferral of degrees and their diplomas.
By virtue of the authority vested in me by the Board of Trustees in the state of Missouri, and by the approval of the faculty, I hereby confer on you the degree with all of its rights, honors, and privileges and responsibilities appertaining thereto, in token of which you will now receive a diploma. Please be seated.
I congratulate all the graduates. Cultivating ethical insight is a cornerstone of Drury's mission. In your time here, you've clarified your values. Use those values as your North Star to guide you to act with courage and wisdom in everything you do, especially when it is difficult or unpopular. Andrew Ramirez. Alice Ruth Meadows. John Lewis Cox. Luke Edward Hill. Elizabeth H. Daggett, Master of Architecture, cum laude. Brian J. Wilson, Master of Architecture, cum laude. Maxime Bashtuka, Master of Architecture, cum laude. Sorry about that. Nathaniel Marcus Hicks, Master of Architecture. Matthew Philip Splitt, Bachelor of Arts, cum laude. John Thomas Tamburo, Master of Architecture, magna cum laude. Austin James Skidmore, Bachelor of Science. Jonathan Sean O'Connell, Bachelor of Science. Samuel Esselman Schultz, Bachelor of Business Administration, summa cum laude. Rice Piper, Bachelor of Business Administration, cum laude. Connor Paul Zimmerman, Bachelor of Arts, magna cum laude. Ethan Smith, Bachelor of Arts. Caden Howard, Bachelor of Science. Olivia Christine Hall, Master of Architecture, cum laude. Sabrina Nicole Lane, Bachelor of Arts, Master of Architecture, magna cum laude. Amrutamshu Ramaratnam Venkatech Iyengar, Bachelor of Science, magna cum laude. Corey Huffman, Bachelor of Arts, Master of Architecture. Benjamin James Leitner, Master of Architecture. Cole Joseph Sutton, Master of Architecture, cum laude. Benjamin Schmidt, Master of Architecture, cum laude. Zephany Gail Conciliado White, Master of Architecture, cum laude. William Miranda, Master of Architecture, cum laude. Nathan G. Bigler, Master of Architecture. Mackenzie Lee Bear, Bachelor of Arts, Master of Architecture. Nicholas Alexander Navarro, Master of Architecture. Jillian Marie Kirschner, Master of Architecture, summa cum laude. Meredith Dale Wilkie, Master of Architecture, summa cum laude. Sophia Irene Torres, Master of Architecture. Catherine Alcocer, Master of Architecture. Olivia Marie Sheberly, Bachelor of Arts with Honors, Master of Architecture with Honors, cum laude. Gemma Kate Ross, Master of Architecture, cum laude. Alyssa Shea Griffin, Master of Architecture. Jeremiah Titus Jones, Master of Architecture, magna cum laude. Trace Ellis Comer, Master of Architecture, magna cum laude. Riley Stephen Hoyt Nager, Bachelor of Business Administration. John Cronin, Bachelor of Business Administration. Trin A. Titus, Bachelor of Business Administration. Clayton Ellen Kaiser, Bachelor of Business Administration, cum laude. Antonio Walker Serrano, Bachelor of Arts, Bachelor of Business Administration. Rome Little Jr., Bachelor of Business Administration, magna cum laude. Adrian Krimmer, Bachelor of Arts, cum laude. Shaban Hurley, Bachelor of Arts. Tiffany Pierce, Bachelor of Arts, summa cum laude. Tiffany's diploma is being presented by her father, Dr. Ty Pierce, instructor in behavioral sciences. Max Isaac Brighty, Master of Architecture, magna cum laude. Hadley S. Hamilton, Bachelor of Arts, Bachelor of Science. David Noblet, Bachelor of Science, cum laude. David's diploma is being presented by his father, Dr. Matt Noblet, Associate Professor of Graphic and Digital Design. Jason Imling, Bachelor of Science. Daniel Q. Milam, Bachelor of Business Administration. Benjamin Donald Klosterman, Bachelor of Business Administration. Dylan Isaiah Warden, Bachelor of Arts. Caitlin Zach, Bachelor of Arts. McKenna Mason, Bachelor of Arts with Honors, summa cum laude. Anne Marie Bartz, Bachelor of Arts, Bachelor of Science, summa cum laude. Gabriel Joseph Mercante, Bachelor of Arts. Kaylin Kettering, Bachelor of Business Administration. Carissa Fate Hurd, Bachelor of Arts. Emma Lynn Ellison, Bachelor of Science with Honors, summa cum laude. Abby Marie Hunt, Bachelor of Arts. Emily Louise Henderson, Bachelor of Arts, summa cum laude. Chloe Hannah Jones, Bachelor of Arts, summa cum laude. Skylar Morgan, Bachelor of Arts. Haley Marie Patton, Bachelor of Arts. McKenna Noel Wagnon, Bachelor of Arts, magna cum laude. Tate A. Kozlowski, Bachelor of Science, summa cum laude. Brandon Menifee, Bachelor of Arts. Leah Renee Oliver, Bachelor of Science. Keely Shea Buxton, Bachelor of Business Administration. John Thomas, Bachelor of Science. Ellison Joe Fox, Bachelor of Arts, summa cum laude. Lydia Ashlyn Dunaway, Bachelor of Science, summa cum laude. Lydia's diploma is being presented by her mother, Dr. Connie Dunaway, Instructor of Chemistry. Ryan Thomas Padberg, Bachelor of Arts, Bachelor of Science, magna cum laude. Lacey Varner, Bachelor of Arts, summa cum laude. Jean Claire Bella Wagner, Bachelor of Arts, magna cum laude. Jenny Masingu Yampanya, Bachelor of Arts. Sabrina Weldon, Bachelor of Arts, cum laude. Mason R. Bunsey, Bachelor of Arts. Tyler J. Buff, Bachelor of Arts. Anna Christina Pfaff, Bachelor of Arts with Honors, summa cum laude. Noah Nelson, Bachelor of Science. Walker Aubrey Tynes II, Bachelor of Business Administration, summa cum laude. Jack Day, Bachelor of Business Administration. Isabel Ann Brecky, Bachelor of Arts, summa cum laude. Quinn Rose Vonderhaar, Bachelor of Arts, summa cum laude. Lauren Elizabeth Ham, Bachelor of Science, magna cum laude. Sumaya Lakshmi Tumala, Bachelor of Arts, magna cum laude. Madison DeLang Wutke, Bachelor of Arts with Honors, summa cum laude. Thomas O'Brien, Bachelor of Science. Andrew Roberts, Bachelor of Arts, Bachelor of Science, magna cum laude. Raina Powell, Bachelor of Arts, summa cum laude. Caitlin Dame, Bachelor of Arts. Macy Renee Bridges, Bachelor of Science, magna cum laude. Christopher Nathaniel Warren, Bachelor of Science, summa cum laude. Jacob Hutchinson, Bachelor of Science. You made it. Me too. Colton Hazelwood, Bachelor of Arts, magna cum laude. Zachary T. Barbie, Bachelor of Arts. Elizabeth Cecilia Shell, Bachelor of Arts, Bachelor of Science, cum laude. Emily Millicent Hines, Bachelor of Arts, summa cum laude. Alyssa Ledbetter, Bachelor of Arts. Erica J. Batson, Bachelor of Science, magna cum laude. Alexis Mann, Bachelor of Arts, Bachelor of Science, cum laude. Ashley K. Childers, Bachelor of Arts. Jace Rinke, Bachelor of Science. Kelvin Dan Ryan Longtalk, Bachelor of Business Administration. Rebecca Platts, Bachelor of Science. John L. Moore, Jr., Bachelor of Arts. Jaylee Catherine Purcell, Bachelor of Arts, Bachelor of Science, summa cum laude. Hallie Kimmer, Bachelor of Business Administration. Madison Braden, Bachelor of Business Administration. Caitlin Daniels, Bachelor of Business Administration, magna cum laude. Selma Victoria Lewis, Bachelor of Business Administration, summa cum laude. Emma Catherine Dole, Bachelor of Arts, magna cum laude. Haley Dawn Youngblood, Bachelor of Arts with Honors, summa cum laude. Jackson T. Mitchell, Bachelor of Arts with Honors, summa cum laude. Keely Ryan Barbie, Bachelor of Arts, magna cum laude. Griffin Hurst, Bachelor of Arts. Zoe Ray Mueller, Bachelor of Arts with Honors, summa cum laude. Jenna Hall, Bachelor of Arts with Honors, summa cum laude. G. Gracie Wood, Bachelor of Arts, summa cum laude. Emily Kathleen Armour, Bachelor of Arts, summa cum laude. Kylie A. Young, Bachelor of Arts, summa cum laude. Juliana Page Squire, Bachelor of Arts, cum laude. Kelly Lene Finsky, Bachelor of Science. Sophia Marie Louise Mora, Bachelor of Arts. Cameron Lowe, Bachelor of Arts, cum laude. Sydney Maureen Rogers, Bachelor of Arts, cum laude. Wyatt Radford, Bachelor of Arts. Drake Seabaugh, Bachelor of Arts. Santiago Villanueva Asayag, Bachelor of Business Administration. Charles Cole Earl, Bachelor of Business Administration, summa cum laude. Jolie McClellan, Bachelor of Science, summa cum laude. Ivar Gregor Angel, Bachelor of Business Administration, magna cum laude. Luisa Machado, Bachelor of Business Administration. Katarzyna Rogoshka, Bachelor of Arts. Kennedy Alyn Schertzer, Bachelor of Arts, Bachelor of Business Administration. Josephine Bushel, Bachelor of Science, magna cum laude. Leighton Elizabeth Rayner, Bachelor of Science with Honors, summa cum laude. Mark Brian McKinney, Bachelor of Music Therapy. Here you are. Joseph Donnelly Westenberg, Bachelor of Arts. Joseph's diploma is being presented by his father, Bob Westenberg, retired faculty, Theater Department. Alex Johns, Bachelor of Science. Alex's diploma is being presented by his father, Christopher Johns, Director of the Law Enforcement Academy. Quincy Lynn Morris, Bachelor of Arts, cum laude. Caitlin Peterson, Bachelor of Arts. Christy Michel Castellan, Bachelor of Arts. Alora Pyatt Abramovitz, Bachelor of Music Therapy. How do you say your last name? Caitlin A. Smith, Bachelor of Music Therapy. Kennedy Piercy, Bachelor of Arts. Emily Christine Hebert, Bachelor of Arts, summa cum laude. Madison K. Grimling, Bachelor of Arts. Reagan Elizabeth Davis, Bachelor of Arts. Bailey Hanson, Bachelor of Arts. Grace Kelly O'Rourke, Bachelor of Arts. Bailey Dar Nixon, Bachelor of Science. Riley Peyton Kolb, Bachelor of Arts, Bachelor of Science. Gracie L. Thomas, Bachelor of Business Administration. Christina Rose Bettis, Bachelor of Arts. Lauren E. Byer, Bachelor of Business Administration. Sven Arnstead, Bachelor of Arts. Sebastian Ridgway Smead, Bachelor of Arts, cum laude. Lucas Steiner, Bachelor of Business Administration. Ivan Dubinin, Bachelor of Arts, cum laude. Grant D. Johnson, Bachelor of Science, summa cum laude. Savannah Bethel, Bachelor of Arts, cum laude. Anne Gray, Bachelor of Arts. Thank you. Reagan Brooke Portman, Bachelor of Arts, Bachelor of Business Administration, magna cum laude. Samuel Cornelius Stack, Bachelor of Science. Emmy Mosey, Bachelor of Arts, summa cum laude. Sadie Volley, Bachelor of Science. Megan M. Mulaney, Bachelor of Arts. Kaylee Olson, Bachelor of Science. No, hang on, wait. E. Joseph Fern, Bachelor of Business Administration, cum laude. Dylan John Franson, Bachelor of Business Administration. Gretchen Eckert, Bachelor of Arts. Lindsay Hughes, Bachelor of Arts. Madison Elizabeth James, Bachelor of Science. Abigail Nicole Howard, Bachelor of Science, summa cum laude. Olivia Piekarski, Bachelor of Arts, Bachelor of Science. Abigail Catherine Hallberg, Bachelor of Business Administration. Ashley Sarah Gann, Bachelor of Arts, magna cum laude. Luz Oliveira Rodriguez, Bachelor of Arts. Mia Joylene Peltier, Bachelor of Arts, Bachelor of Science. Zoe Van Dyke, Bachelor of Science. Maria Fernanda de la Torre Ugarte Espejo, Bachelor of Business Administration, magna cum laude. Alma Abazi, Bachelor of Science. Senia Ermina, Bachelor of Business Administration, summa cum laude. Sylvain Garin Michon, Bachelor of Science. Daniel Renato Gaitan Ramos, Bachelor of Science. Gracie Gorman, Bachelor of Arts, magna cum laude. Macy L. Norman, Bachelor of Science. Jacob Andrew Schmidt, Bachelor of Science with honors, summa cum laude. Marlon Wilkin, Bachelor of Business Administration, cum laude. Claudio Augusto Vertiz Olivares, Bachelor of Business Administration, cum laude. Ellison Nicole Hopper, Bachelor of Arts, Master of Architecture, summa cum laude. Ariana McKenzie Smith, Bachelor of Arts, Master of Architecture, cum laude. Garrett Weber, Bachelor of Science. Alexander J. Ince, Bachelor of Science with Honors, magna cum laude. Ethan D. Taylor, Bachelor of Arts, cum laude. Andrew W. Johnson, Bachelor of Science, cum laude. Travis Lawling, Master of Architecture. Wesley Davis, Bachelor of Arts, cum laude. Joshua Henry, Bachelor of Business Administration. Josh's diploma is being presented by his mother, Carrie Henry, Office Coordinator for Math and Computer Science and Communication Departments. Philip Dale Epker, Bachelor of Arts, cum laude. Jacob McCullough Bruton, Bachelor of Arts, Bachelor of Science, magna cum laude. Diane Calloway, Bachelor of Arts, summa cum laude. Elizabeth C. Wooderson, Bachelor of Arts, cum laude. Shannon Nicole Kalekumaka Donahue, Bachelor of Arts, Bachelor of Business Administration. Abigail Ruth Robertson, Bachelor of Science. Zina Kusai Umran, Bachelor of Science. Lakin Laureen Cash, Bachelor of Science with Honors, cum laude. Rachel Kathleen Lampley, Bachelor of Arts.
Okay, graduates, on your feet. On your feet. It's now time to mark the commencement of your lives as graduates of Drury University. In keeping with the tradition that spans generations and is an outward sign of the degree that you now hold, I invite you to turn your tassels from the right to the left hand side of your mortarboards. You are now graduated. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the class of 2024. You may be seated. And now would like to invite Jay Titus, the president of Drury's Alumni Association, to the podium.
Thank you, President Berline. This is a special time for you. You've completed your journey from Drury students to Drury alumni. Your names will be added to the distinguished list of Drury graduates. You've been fortunate to spend your student years at a university that has given you a rich and intellectual atmosphere. You've studied with outstanding professors who have provided you with answers and, more importantly, with questions to help you expand your worldviews and become lifelong learners. It is my hope that as you leave Drury, you remember to stay connected to your Drury family, that you proactively engage the Drury Alumni Network, that you give back to our alma mater with your time, talents, and treasure, and you have a desire to partner with your fellow Drury alumni to uphold our alma mater as a strong and viable institution of higher learning. Drury alumni are everywhere, and you'd be surprised at how often the Drury family is right beside you. In fact, would all Drury alumni please stand to be recognized? A great showing. You may be seated. It is a privilege to be a Drury student, and it'll be an honor to be a Drury alumni. Therefore, it is with great pleasure that I, as president, do hereby induct you into the Drury University Association as the newest members, the class of 2024. Congratulations. As you're able, please rise for the alma mater and the benediction.
Between now and the time that you get your new knees, may you go out and write a beautiful poem of your lives. May you go forth with confidence, trusting that you have been given the knowledge and the habits that will allow you to live beautiful and abundant lives. And as you go, may you remember that you go not alone, but you go with this extended Drury family out into a community that needs your gifts. Share them with generosity, and you will receive back endlessly. Congratulations, graduates of the class of 2024. Blessings be with you. Go in peace. Our graduates will now exit the building and move to Burnham Circle to raise the class flag. You are welcome to remain in your seats to watch this on the video board, or you may exit the arena. As you are able, please stand for the recessional.